Welcome to Masters at Wagtail. I'm starting to notice a lot more people giving Wagtail a try. And I know some of you may be a little confused that's new to Wagtail as to which tool you should get. Well, for one thing, you have to decide on what part of the facet of the business you're going into. Because if you're doing propel work, high-rise work, then I would really recommend using these tools. Any kind of combination tool when you're hanging in the air is a wise thing to do. Sorry, I had to put my gloves on. It's quite nippy out. So, I just want to say the high flyer is a great tool. It's a fantastic tool. That tool is ahead of its time. Dual pivot action, I mean, you can't get any better than that. You can, but as far as a tool in a league of its own, and it is great on commercial and route work. But using a squeegee that doesn't have glide, after using something that does, it's almost like you don't want to go back because you've been spoiled. Here's what I mean. Originally, the high flyers didn't come, when they first came out, they didn't come with gliding strips. All right, Willie didn't add that till later. Now, there is a benefit to having gliding strips on your high flyer, but let me put it this way. You see, I have Velcro strips, and then I have one of my own I made. This is good enough for glide, but you're not going to get the kind of glide if you're trying to use this as a one pass. You're just not going to get it like you would with this. Basically, if you use this tool and compare the two, they're whole different monsters. All right, now we have a pad on here. It's just like equal to having a microfiber T-bar and you scrub the window. But the benefit of this is it stays flat on the glass from top to bottom. You can stay, You can stay in one spot and there's always even pressure on the glass. Now, this could do the same thing with the mop. This is modified, so don't pay attention to some things that you don't recognize. So with this, you have a gliding strip underneath. This is the Slipstream Plus. It's in the line of the one-pass family. Because if you didn't want to use this as a one-pass tool and you didn't want that option, you can use the mop as a backup for extra water if needed. But the problem is, well, there is no real problem. But that being said, I switched to this solely because I really don't need that mop. Not with this tool, I don't. You see, I didn't water fed this. All right, I water fed my other one. But if you water fed that device, you will not need a mop. You water fed this, some people say it doesn't hold a lot of water. It depends on what you're doing and what you're looking for. Yeah, if you're going to be doing a whole bunch of sheet glass, and you got a long stretch, then yeah, you might want to rethink the tool that you'll be using. You can use it, but you have to use it the way that I would use it without slowing down. It'll actually be even faster doing it the way I do it. So back to this. Because I eliminated the need for saturation and water, I don't need much water to clean windows now because of the design that I made for myself. This right here is a prototype from Wagtail, but the ones that I have, you've seen them, but I will not show it to you up close because I have something special I've done to them, and I'm not releasing that. I have other mods that y'all don't know about that I'm keeping to myself. I don't tell y'all everything because that's just telling all my secrets. I mean, I give y'all enough to make money, make some bucks, but ultimately you will never know what I know because it's only for me, basically, not for anyone else. All right, so because I have this water fed, the other tools I have are water fed too, but they're one pass, but they're beefed up. Willie has put out these sponges and they work fantastic. He's made some changes, as you can see. But the changes I have done is unlike anything that a lot of people do or have seen. And it's going to be a new way of cleaning. Let's just put it that way. Just look out for options with these one-pass tools. This tool will be the new way of cleaning. I'll tell you why. Because you're going to have everything you need to clean any kind of window. You have bug poo. You have artillery fungus. All on the tool itself. Excuse me. It's more of a preference. You can use separate tools. But just follow me here for a minute. You have constant water flow. You have pure water if you wanted to choose to. And how can you squeegee a window that doesn't have any glide in it? This strip helps to solve that issue. Like I said, these are good with GG4 users. All right. So these gliding strips, I have made an assortment, custom made for every single job. And I do mean every single job. There is no more saying that this tool can only clean glass because I've done it. I'm living proof. I do it all day, every day, on the dirtiest of jobs, like that Popeyes. You see me use a one-pass tool. For some people, that seems a little nutty, insane. How can he do that? Hey, man, anything can be done. So, this tool will be able to clean every kind of glass, including construction cleanup. Jobs that haven't been done in a year. I have solved this problem for y'all, and I have made it easier for y'all. For those who choose not to listen, I can't do nothing about that. I can only share some of my knowledge, not all of my knowledge, but some of my knowledge. That other stuff that I'm working on is it's going to be put to good use in other ways. But that's the difference of using a one-pass tool. Once you use this tool, it'll have you smiling all day. It makes you want to keep cleaning windows because it is so effortless on that glass, and it just glides like you wouldn't believe, like butter. And if you combine that with my slippery solution, man, that's like cutting Crisco oil on the glass, and you can't control it. But this is Masters at Wagtail, and I'll see you in the next one.